Today, April 7th on Stampede TV.
We'll be looking at the upcoming Rise Above conference, sports results, and new classes for next semester.
But first, we turn to last week's tragic accident.
Following last Thursday's accident that caused the death of sophomore Eli Kramer and injured 2 other Milligan track athletes, the Milligan community came together in remembrance and prayer. On Tuesday morning, campus gathered for a memorial service for Kramer hosted in Milligan's Seeger Chapel. Teammates of Kramer and Milligan officials spoke at the service.
Kramer cared. He cared about his teammates, his friends, his family, and those are normal, expected of every human being. But he cared. He cared more than that. He cared beyond his immediate circle, and honestly, I don't know what constitutes as his immediate circle because it was so big.
The Williamsburg local who allegedly hit the group of runners fled the scene immediately, but was later arrested by the Virginia State Police. He was charged with driving under the influence, DUI, involuntary manslaughter, and other charges. The counseling center remains available for students seeking support on campus.
The Rise Above conference starts today. This year's theme is Caring for God's Creation. Presentations will be taking place in Durthick and on the balcony of Durthick from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Presentations range from research about NFL injuries to recycling plastic, and the event will include over 30 presenters. Professor Hong Yu Liu will be presenting in Hyder Auditorium at 7 p.m. on energy and sustainability. Select presentations will be available for viewing via Zoom.
New courses in criminology, social work, art, and computer science will be available for students next fall. The criminology classes will be offered as part of the new criminology major and minor starting next year. Other new classes being offered include child and family welfare, nature therapy, and contemporary art history. For a full list of new classes and programs, check out milliganstampede.com.
The annual Juried Art Show returns in person this Sunday afternoon. The show will be held in the art gallery in the basement of Durthick. A reception will be held from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. on opening day. The artwork from the show will be on display throughout the end of the semester.
Last Wednesday, Milligan celebrated Wonderful Wednesday 2022. Classic events like dodgeball and the water slide returned, as well as new games such as Save Brutus and giant board games. The theme of the year was A Day in the Life, based around the board game Life. The biggest change to this year's event was the cancellation of fireworks due to recent local wildfire and high burn risk conditions. Now back to Grace with sports.
In sports last week, cycling won the conference championship at Clemson with a 300-point lead over the second-place team. Baseball won 2 games and lost 1 against Emory and Henry over the weekend. Softball split a doubleheader against Point and won both games in a doubleheader against Bluefield. Men and women's tennis both beat Bluefield. Women's golf won the Eagle Invitational, and men's golf finished second. Coming up this week, the competitive season starts to wind down as we approach finals. Baseball plays Johnson and Cumberlands. Softball plays a doubleheader against CIU. Golf competes locally in Elizabethton at the Mountain Empire Invitational. I'm Grace Teeter for Stampede TV.
And I'm Lainey Butt for Stampede TV. For the latest news, visit us online at milliganstampede.com, tune into The Roundup, our weekly podcast, or check us out on social media. Keep an eye out on our website for our upcoming series about Milligan's future, looking into academics, student life, business and finance, and more. Be sure to join us for our final newscast of the semester on April 21st, and thanks for watching.